I'm so undercover, I'm the only one doing drugs.
Everyone else went through the system and got over it. They're all better people now.
That's how it is. Here we go. Once upon a groove on an old soul tune. I watch the pen move to shape the breakthrough. Who makes moves, maneuver in the right direction? The rest of you get left behind and messed up in this session. I'm not trying to make a difference, maybe some pocket change. I'm content with the boom bap.
Welcome to DrunkCast Live, everybody.
Hey! What?
Holy shit, DrunkCast Live. It's episode 247.
That we know of.
Well, I mean, that we actually have recorded and released. I'm Travis.
I'm Dylan.
We're a podcast that takes place in Austin, Texas, at Don's Depot. We love this bar. It's been our fifth Beatle for more than 246 episodes.
Our Abbey Road.
Our Abbey Road. That's kind of true, isn't it? This show likes to talk about the things that have happened over the week with interesting people. And we like to have some drinks while we're doing it. Those drinks and interesting people are over here to my left. I have Adam McWaters, our beard and
a beer.
And our Lug Dragon. Yeah, and he is a beer. Yeah. Beer Dragon. Good to see you again, man.
Thank you.
And across from is Banjo coming back.
I rise.
Benjamin Hampton. You rise?
I rise.
Banjo Rising.
Is that a Batman thing? I rise?
Yeah.
Rise up?
I don't know. No.
Banjo
Yes.
Rising.
Yeah, sure.
Yes.
We bring back all our old characters. So, this is a very special episode because it's the final episode of DrunkCast Live.
What?
Yeah.
I thought we were just going to review City Slickers 2, The Legend of Curly's Gold.
No, we had to cancel that. I know. I'm sorry you had to watch that so many times to get ready for it.
I'm
but-
glad you prepared, though.
Yeah. You're the only person who's ever prepared anything on the show.
You are our only hope.
Yeah.
Later.
Yeah.
Okay.
When we start the other show, which is only about City Slickers,
Oh, good.
you're our guy.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Also, you're hosting and you're the only guest. So
Yeah. And
And the
you're,
only
you're on
listener.
post-production.
and the only listener. Actually, that would be very popular, I'm sure.
I'm ready.
There was a show.
Sadly, that probably would work.
There was a podcast where these guys watched. They watched not Grown Ups, Twins, or what was the one with the
Jack and Jill.
Jack
yeah,
and Jill.
they're like the New Zealand guys, right?
The New Zealand guys just watched Jack and Jill over and over
once a day, every day
over.
for like a year or some crazy shit.
Yeah.
And they talk about it like every day.
Yeah, and how they started to degrade mentally. and-
Right.
Yeah, well,
yeah.
yeah.
As it would happen.
And how they both threw themselves off cliffs shortly after completing that project.
It sounds like a worse supersize me. Like
Yeah. They get
Jack
more-
and Jill me.
they probably also got diabetes and fat.
Yeah.
They came out of that just desiccated, though. And
Yeah.
It's the opposite.
Yeah, this is the very last episode of DrunkCast Live. We had a lot of fun doing the show.
Sure did.
It's been a lot of fun drinking and just kind of bumming around. But we've decided that we're going to take to not greener pastures, but basically evolve the show into something else, into content pending. The show, content pending, the show, which we'll be releasing also this week. So if you're listening to this and you want to know more about that, go to contentpending.com or you can go to facebook.com/contentpending for updates on that. It will be a little bit more focused, a little bit more topic-driven, and a little bit more panel-ish, I guess I should say. Very excited about what that's going to be like, and especially has what we can pull out of that to make bigger and brighter shows. Yeah. But this is going to be a short episode of us just hanging out and really just trying to find a good idea of what you guys got from the show.
The audience or us guys here?
What everyone here, what Adam, what Banjo, what Dylan, what you all got from DrunkCast, what you're going to miss, and what we did horribly wrong. I think it's about time to do that because we're going to be drinking and preparing for the next show. So, so Adam, I actually asked you. Let's go with you. What was your favorite thing about DrunkCast? And what was your least favorite thing about DrunkCast?
I love DrunkCast. I love it. The only thing I disagree with is not about the show at all. It's about the perception of the show.
Sure.
So take that, world. Fuck you. We did a great job. And
It's still the best show no one's heard.
yeah, and, I like how much. I mean, over the 5 years, but like comparatively to episode 0.
No,
Which we lost,
Yeah.
quote, end quote, in a fire.
I mean, I still have all those pieces. It's just so difficult to try to build a narrative of what the fuck was happening.
Yeah, it was insanity.
Yeah.
But, we learned quickly a lot of what not to do, which
Yeah.
was, don't record for 4 hours.
Yeah.
Don't have 8
Uh,
microphones.
And, yeah,
Yes. Yes.
don't bang on the table.
That one still stands.
Yeah.
And don't let randos on the show
Yeah.
anymore.
I don't know. We had some fun with Rando.
Not that night, we didn't.
Well, not that.
Not 4 hours of randos. I think it's a
Yeah.
combination of those two.
Yeah,
Two
yeah.
lessons. Yeah. Yeah.
But for all of that experience, I am very proud of all of you and all of us for getting things in order.
Yeah.
I suppose.
And I've had fun every single episode, and I look forward to whatever's next.
That's excellent. Nice round out. Banjo, you have anything to add to that?
So learning, our training ourselves not to talk over each other. That was like, that was a learning thing.
It's a good life lesson in general.
It's a good life lesson in general. Some
we
of
were
the
savages
things I remember,
before
though, like there'd be nights where we'd be laughing so hard we'd be crying.
Yeah.
I'll remember that forever. So,
Yeah.
and that's not going away.
Yeah.
That's still going to happen.
Well, it was important to also replace the show with something else because otherwise, how else are you guys going to be able to leave your wives on a Saturday night?
Oh, yeah.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
Thank you.
This has turned into a garage.
Don't you dare kill my night.
I mean,
Yeah.
even if the show goes away, the show's still going to be around.
Be around.
Quotes, air quotes, no one can see.
Your wife still listens to the show, yeah?
Does she?
I think so, yeah.
I don't know if she does.
Marissa does, at least, so.
Yeah.
And their buddies, so.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
yes.
they're
But we're
best
not canceling
buds.
the show. Anyway, yeah.
Not canceling the show. Still have an out.
Yeah.
Just we can't monetize this name.
Lessons learned?
Oh, that was the don't talk over people thing.
Oh, no, like something. Oh, I'm sorry. What did we miss? Something that we should have done better.
I don't really have much criticism of the show.
Excellent.
I thought it was fun.
Excellent.
Thought it was a good. Yeah. No, maybe my perception of what the show was is different than other people's, but
Sure.
I really like just the degradation of mental faculties until we're just kind of talking about whatever. Like there's
Yeah.
no scripting. No, I like that. That's what I was.
That's why the politics segment's going to be the last segment of content pending.
It's a good idea.
Yeah.
We're not going to stop doing that.
Right.
No,
It's
yeah.
like extra challenge mode.
Right. We're just going to do that more secretly.
Maybe what we should do next time
Let's talk about the memos.
is introduce the show and then just play one of Sam Harris's Waking Up episodes as the show. I don't know. It might work out.
Okay. Dylan, same question for you. What did you love and what did you hate?
I honestly say to Ben's point, there's a magic that exists around drink 3 or 4, and
First segment, yeah.
and there were more than a few times where I've gone back just to an episode and like, you know what, that was genuinely funny. I'm not saying I made myself laugh. I'm saying we as a collective, we made each other laugh.
Yeah.
Not just in the moment we were drinking, having fun, but listening to it, you can tell we're having a lot of fun and actually makes a pretty damn good comedy at the time.
Yeah. I never really thought like doing this when we first started doing this like five and a half years ago or whatever.
Yeah.
That there'd ever be a time when Ben actually would say like, I was listening to this episode again and god damn, it was just so funny.
Yeah.
And then listening to it, like, because I listen to every episode and like, there's a lot that I'll forget Sunday morning. When I start editing the show within that week or whatever, the parts that I forget, and I will still just listen to it and laugh and laugh.
And
it's not just laughing at like me or whatever.
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
Exactly. And to the negative, what's the one thing I've learned that we could have done better? It's that there's been more than a few occasions where I listen to a show because I have to remember what I'd said that night, or what happened that night, or how I got home that night.
Yeah, sure.
Right.
Yeah.
There have been many
So it's all fresh.
Yeah.
many a hungover next day where the trepidation sets in. You're like, what did I
Yeah,
do?
I haven't seen this Sunday morning in 5 years. Sunday afternoons, 4 in the afternoon now. Yeah, I've
Sure.
seen plenty of those.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
Right, but it's nice to
8 a.m. and Sunday morning I have not seen in a long time.
it's nice to go back and revisit it and actually still laugh at what happened, even if you don't clearly remember.
Yeah.
Right.
And that makes you feel better, like, you're not going to get arrested for anything
Sure. Well, not anything
related
I guess,
to
yeah.
the podcast.
Right.
Well, none of us can ever run for public office.
Yeah.
Wasn't planning to, so
It's really good that we're not able to. I think. Like even ignoring all the content or whatever,
Yeah.
it's a symptom,
Yeah.
a service we pass on to all of you.
Something else I would say that I think we did right that no one else does to this damn day. No one has the balls to record a podcast at a bar and actually make it sound good.
That's true. That's
No
true.
one does it except us.
Even with the loudness of the band back there, it's still going to be, yeah.
No one does that except us.
Yeah.
And we're going to keep doing that.
Yeah.
Just with a little.
Everywhere is our sound booth, motherfuckers.
Nothing can stop us.
Also, sound booths are far more efficient. What are we doing?
But they're far more expensive.
Yeah.
But no, that's the whole point. Like, we do more than is necessary,
Yeah.
and it's more challenging to get a good sounding podcast.
Yeah.
And Travis, you deserve credit. We all deserve credit for that, for making it work. Yeah.
Good
so-
microphone etiquette and being able to talk with each other and not talk over each other. And yeah. It's all been good. I'm thankful for you guys for doing this with me.
Thank you
with
for
us.
hosting it.
Yeah, no, I'm so happy to do it. And I'm sad that Ben Hillman couldn't be here tonight because Ben Hillman's the main reason why we started doing the show in the first place. He
That's
said
true.
he said to me, because we've been talking about doing it for weeks and weeks, and he's just like, just go fucking do it. It's like, all right, let's go fucking do it. So we had a board, we plugged some stuff in and said, what's going on? And I think the only reason we kept going was because how crazy episode 0 was. Because it was nuts. Fuck the first guy you see, That'll always be
The tagline.
I mean, I'll even cheers to that. Just fuck the first guy you see.
Fuck the first guy you see.
That was
Magic Mike.
Why not?
Magic Mike is
It's a magic mic.
it's the first and best inside joke of anything in the world.
Thank you, Ben.
And maybe with content pending, I'll drag that out at least as like a story of what actually happened. Because as long as we can, this modern life or whatever, this American life, as long as we can do something like that with it, we can explain it. But just listening to it's so fucking hard.
Again, don't
4 hours.
Don't have 4 hours nonstop with no breaks and
Yeah.
6 microphones.
Yeah,
Yeah.
kill your heroes.
Lesson learned, but the damage is still done.
But
Yes.
again, we had the balls to do it. No one even tries that kind of
Yep.
stuff. And those who do try fail at it miserably.
A lot of other notable people who can't be here tonight. Chance Copeland. Chance did say that he wanted to come back out, but he was there really early on in the episodes.
Yeah.
He listened to the episodes. He really enjoyed listening to, and wanted to help me record a new version of DJ Alibi Champion Sound or whatever.
He gave us the term mountain cheese.
Yeah. Oh, mountain cheese. Of course, Pope Tim. Pope Tim was also
Tim,
notable.
the OG.
Yeah, notable character in our show. Again, go to DrunkCastLive.com if you're interested in any of these like inside jokes or any of the old stuff because it is good.
Yeah.
I mean, we just got better, but like the early stuff, of course, had that raw, unrefined, what's going on kind of stuff. That because later episodes, like my only problem is the later episodes we started to get a little bit more clean with the way we're presenting it, and we just, me personally, I was trying to keep things calm more than I was just trying to have a good time. Once I get the booze in me, I'm like, let's have fun. Let's do Barack impressions or whatever.
Somebody shoot a firework out your ass.
Yeah. So, well, that was one time. Adam.
No, that's gonna be the new show.
Yes.
That was that one time Tammy wasn't here. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
What a
God.
that was a bad night.
Speaking of lessons learned,
Yeah.
when Tammy's not here, we shouldn't be here.
Yeah.
Big
No
thi-
show.
Big
No
thanks.
show.
Literally for that, big thanks to Tammy. Tammy was one of the best. Is one of the, if not the best, cocktail waitresses, bartenders in the entire world.
She's the reason we get to do this here.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Yeah. It's not only just cheap, but it's also home, and she's always been so patient with us.
That is the
Very,
correct word.
very patient.
And that reference is that Tammy was gone doing something else. She couldn't be here, and someone else was here doing the shots. It was actually The Last Chance, which is it's a purple hooter with like apple pucker or something. I can't even remember what it was. It was mixed in a mixer or whatever, and Tammy didn't have the timing set up for the other person, and so this other cocktail waitress just got us fucking wasted.
Yeah. It was also placed atop ice, basically all night.
Yeah.
So it froze down to a concentrated form.
So, yeah, well, the liquid did not. The alcohol stayed fresh, and so
Yeah.
we're just drinking straight alcohol. It was so delicious.
Yeah. That episode was called The Tammy Effect.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Look for Arby's and Mr. Freeze in the cover.
That's right.
The way Tammy tracks our alcohol consumption and knows
Yeah,
where we are and how far we can be is
it's godlike.
it
she
is
she is our
amazing.
fifth Beatle.
She is our fifth
She
Beatle.
keeps us from going crazy.
Right.
Big thanks to Dylan for doing all the cover art. If you again go to DrunkCastLive.com and check out all the cover art because it's just so fucking much fun what you've done and what you were able to do to take one simple concept, even by just the name alone, plus some topics, and just make a thing that's like, yeah,
That's how I do it. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, I don't hear the show. You give me the MP3s to post this, but like, I don't know what's in this.
yeah, because you forgot all of it. Yeah,
So I have to kind of think about it.
you get it so right though.
I'm still down in Tylenol.
And it's Wednesday.
Yeah,
But thank you. No, I some of those I I'm very proud of, actually, just as a semi-creative person. They make me laugh just looking at them.
Oh, distilling a whole show down to an image.
Yeah.
That's a
talent.
challenge, and you've done admirably, to say the least.
The one with Nathan Ehrman was probably your masterstroke, though.
Oh, the Quiet Storm?
The Quiet Storm.
Or Sky Mall.
The Quiet Storm with the record player. Yeah. Oh, it's just beautiful. I want to thank all the comedians, all the talent we've had on the show, but all the comedians that have come out and been interested in what we're doing and like using us as a platform to learn more about them and us being able to meet new and interesting people. We want to keep going with that, of course.
Absolutely.
I'd like to thank Dr. Chantel, even though we haven't talked to her in a long time, for coming on basically every 14 episodes for like 2 years or something like that.
Yeah, she was our first like legitimate guest.
Yeah. It was really nice. Any musicians that have been on the show?
Yeah, we heard a few of those.
God, just
JC?
of course. Holy shit, JCTV, who's been knocking on my door. He really wants to come back for sure.
Yeah.
Of course, anyone else who's adjacent to it, like Rob Gagnon. I was working with Rob Gagnon or whatever. He's excited about what Content Penny is going to be. We're going to do some more stuff when it comes to secondary or tertiary things that Content Penny is going to turn into, etc. We'll look into that. We're going to look into that. This is all about just like thank you and happy birthday to that guy. And
that guy.
And that's what DrunkCast really was. Yeah.
We couldn't have done it without that guy.
No, yeah.
That's why we usually record much earlier in the evening.
Right. Well, we're waiting for him to show up because it's his birthday. So yeah.
Midnight birthday.
Yeah. We need to get him on for the City Slickers episode.
Oh,
too.
yeah. I bet he has thoughts about Curly's goal.
He looks like a Billy Crystal fan. So he might be Billy Crystal. I don't know. Where's that guy gone? He was so popular.
He's right over there.
Oh,
It's his birthday.
I love the idea and this narrative. This character you created has watched City Slickers 2 so many times that you've forgotten what Billy Crystal looks like, which is like basically like some kind of like exposure therapy, where you see Billy Crystal everywhere, and so you just watched him so much you're like out of your face.
I only see Jack Palance now everywhere I turn.
He's everywhere.
That's called a fever dream.
Yeah.
Just doing one-arm push-ups everywhere.
Just go into a Wilson's leather store. Everything looks like that guy. That guy is fucking...
On every boot, on every mountain. Yeah.
I love it.
All right, that's basically it for this, and for everything that we've done. You know, I really couldn't figure out a good way to really like end things. You know,
We never do.
never do. So I just cheat with music.
Yeah.
That's all I can do.
That's how credit card commercials
Did
do
I-
it. So.
Yeah.
Did
They're
I
basically
ever...
as legitimate as Visa is now. So.
Did I make it through the entire run of all the times I've been on here without doing a toast?
I think so.
I choke every time I'm asked to give a toast. It's just my thing.
It is your thing. That's fine.
I may have done one when I was really drunk. I can't remember it.
I think you've done a toast.
No, I don't think he has. I don't think one single time.
Well,
Everyone else has been on the
That's
show.
the power of the show.
There's only 247 episodes to go through to confirm or deny.
Yeah, 246 now because you're definitely not doing it now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, why start?
But I want to
You made it. You made it through the whole thing without You pulled the long con.
You've won the Hunger Games.
I don't know how many people have actually listened to the show. How many people actually tuned in?
There have been more than zero.
I mean, we got Click, who's our only super fan on Twitter, Dolores, right? And we have Josh Strong, who still listens to the show. I mean, we paid him to be on the South by Showcase, and he still listens to the show and still listens to it all the time.
He actually likes it.
He actually likes it. You know, and that's two people who listen to it. Thank you to both of you.
Yeah. There was that super drunk guy, like in Michigan or something.
Yeah. That's my dad.
Oh, sorry.
I know a number of regular listeners as well, and I'd like to thank them.
Yeah. Thank them all. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for reaching out. Anyone who's ever asked us a question, anyone who's ever left a voicemail, any person who's ever like really showed us any kind of love, we really appreciate it. We hope you follow us for the rest of what we're doing, and hopefully you don't get turned off by a far more focused product.
We'll still be drinking.
We'll still be drinking.
Don't worry about that.
And we're going to break some rules along the way.
This is the kind of guys we are.
Yeah.
Habitual
Rules are-
line steppers. Right.
That's right. But yeah, Adam, thanks for coming and hanging out with us all the time.
Thank you for everything.
Being on the show forever. Banjo, thanks for coming, and every time you're on the show is one of my favorites.
Thank you for having me. I love it.
Dylan, thanks for helping me run this show.
Absolutely.
If you like the show, we thank you. Go to drunkcastlive.com, go to twitter.com/drunkcastlive, and just go see our back catalog. See
We'll
whatever
be
you
there.
like. Go to iTunes. You can go to iTunes and look at the rest of it. Leave some comments if you want to. We're not going to check them anymore because it'll break our heart. But go to contentpending.com. Look for DrunkCast. Look for our other podcasts, and then look for this new thing that's come out. And just show some love. And we'll see you on the other side or something. Yeah. and I love you. Good night.
To let you know what the deal is.
Hey guys, what do you want to do this weekend? I'm gonna sue the shit out of these poor guys.
Content pending.